Hey folks, welcome to my next video. I just wanted to take a moment to thank my new subscribers and let you know once I hit 100, I'm going to start doing drawings every 2 weeks. So if you like these new videos that I'm putting together, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification, like and comment. I really appreciate it. Well, hey everybody. I'm trying to go upstream a little bit. This is where I've been digging the past few days, making my first few videos, and just wanted to thank everybody who's been watching the videos. I'm brand new, so I don't really hardly have any subscribers, but I want to give a shout out to Prospector Jerry. I almost forgot your name, man. Bad with names, but you're my first subscriber, bro. That's pretty cool. Have a YouTube star as my first subscriber. If that's any sign of things to come, it's gonna be a good experience here on YouTube. Well, I've moved a bit upstream from where I shot the past 2 videos. Just where I'm pointing, you can see that's where I found some nice nuggets. So let's see what. Well, hey guys. I've been trying to get some gold here before I have to go pick my son up, and I just left my detector running here, and my pan, I had a target, but this is an area where I've been finding some really chunky gold. It seems to catch a lot of the flood stuff, the bigger stuff, as this river is ripping through here. But I have people come and say hi and talk to me and stuff, so got interrupted, but I am going to do a little bit of detecting here. I'm not going to bore you with the bad targets, and I will come back if I find a nice piece of gold. I'm going to detect for a little bit, and I may just get right to crevicing, because I'm actually just, I feel like doing a little bit of crevicing right now. What can I say? I'll be back in a few. Well, I'm getting down to some really good crevice material here. See that? It's a lot different than the stuff you see on top. And this may be good, we'll see. Alright, well, I've done my second pan out of the crevice. I moved kind of from here over to here, and we'll do the reveal together. So let's make it fun. See if we got anything. I already see a piece of gold running along the top. A little wiry piece right there. It's not very clear. And let's see, there should be more, I hope. Felt pretty good down there. Felt pretty good, but that don't mean nothing. And it looks like just couple pieces of gold in that one, a few pieces of gold in that one. Little wires and little, not quite what I was hoping for, but that's nothing to give up on. This crevice is feeling good. I'm gonna take the whole thing. I'm really interested to see how it gets into there. Bet you that's a nice little catch. You can see this doesn't appear to me to be the best crevice because it's kind of tilted. I feel like everything's going to want to center down into here, so I'm going to work it down this way, and then I'll finish up going up, taking that part out. I've been finding little nuggets just about 30 feet up from here, so I know it's here. Okay, well, we've got pan number 3 here, and let's see if this is any better than pan number 2. I'm looking for something chunky. I'll tell you, it didn't feel better. Felt actually as I was going this way like the dirt was petering out, but looks like there's some gold in it. Not very much. That's not going to really do it for me. I'll graciously take it, but I'm just gonna hop over about a foot and get right into this gold stop right here where it's just a crevice. This is a really, when you find a crevice like this, and I bet Two Toes would probably agree with me on this, when you find a crevice here that really, I'm ashamed to say I said was Two Toes certified, because clearly it's not, it tells you something. It tells you that if a crevice that's this mediocre, and that's how I describe this as mediocre, you're probably around some pretty good crevices if you're getting gold out of one like that. But like they say, gold is where you find it. I've picked 4 or 5 nuggets up off of Bedrock that looked like, you know, it barely had anything on it. You'd be surprised of just rocks, you know? Stuff that's almost like that, you know? So you just never know, and you got to prospect. But in my experience, the tighter the crevice, the better the gold catch. The shallower the crevice, the better the gold catch. The more fractured the gold crevice, the better the gold catch. And actually, I have a little nugget in my pocket that I picked up the other day when I was hanging out with my buddy, Dr. Gold. I know I'm going on and on here. This one's 0.21, and I just walked up on this, and a crevice I had already worked multiple times, been over it with a detector, and it's right up there, a couple hundred, 30, 40 feet, 0.21, pick this one up barehanded. But I'm finding with my detector here, with my shooter coil, which I absolutely love, this Garrett old school gold stinger is pretty hot. You know, I'm tempted to get something a little more sensitive, but you really lose the depth. This piece is air testing at about 3 inches, but when I have it on the ground, it hasn't felt like it's getting a signal. Let's try it. It's so weird because I feel like it's really having trouble. I'm not sure why. I think actually it has to do with the phone that I'm holding. It screws my detector up. Well, I've continued down the crevice, and I've run into some really old material down in this crevice. It looked like it had been there for a long time. Man, I almost thought I just saw a piece of gold in that. But it's not. It's just tricking me. So I have high hopes for this pan. Let's see. A lot of that good kind of gray material down in here. Some really old material. Let's see how it goes. Well, the black sands look a little bit heavier on this pan. I have high hopes. You're also seeing a lot more of this old kind of irony river iron. Not seeing much trash, but let's see if there's any gold in it. I'm not seeing much so far. There's a little bit of gold on top. But this crevice just is, it's been hit. Definitely been hit. I'm not quite ready to give up on it yet though. Never gonna get the gold by giving up. I'm gonna take out the rest of this crevice and see if I can come up with anything. Well, it's not all bad after all. I'm getting short on memory, but we got a nice little picker. Nice little picker here. And also starting to see some trash, some more little stuff around it, as you can see. And I could feel by that muck. Oh, another one! Snake eyes! Woo! I need the mining Hawaiian. He'd go fucking apeshit over this. Pardon my French. Where's the mining Hawaiian, bro? I'm gonna have to put some sound effects on this one. Alright, let's go. Well, as you just saw, I'm finding some kick-ass gold, and let me show you what we're dealing with out here. This stuff is like a big riffle box. Look how the slate just comes apart, and there's all that muck, and this is exactly what they were doing during the gold rush. That's what brought people from all over, really the world here, is this muck. And you're not guaranteed to find gold in it. That's your best chance.